guys, Danann here with Sweetheart, Alabama, the little herb shop located in downtown Greenville, Alabama, the most magical town in Alabama. I want to talk about mushrooms. If you know me, you know I love mushrooms. You know I love learning about mushrooms and the healing power of mushrooms, and that I think Paul Stamets is probably the coolest dude, one of the coolest dudes on the planet. So let's get into mushrooms. No, not that kind. Hey, Melissa and Cody. I mean, we can talk about the other kind too, but not today. Hey, Tara. Today I'm going to talk about some mushroom supplements, and the reason why is because I got my box in from Host Defense, and that's the company that Paul Stamets owns. So I absolutely, I take these mushrooms myself. So I'm going to show you just a few different kinds, okay? The first one is lion's mane. Can you see that? I think there's a glare. Lion's mane mushroom. Let me get out of the glare. See that white mushroom? There we go. So lion's mane is traditionally used for memory and nerve support, and it looks like a brain. So it also tastes really good, believe it or not. Now these come in capsule form. Hey guys, so lion's mane has been studied at Johns Hopkins and Harvard for Parkinson's and Alzheimer's in particular, and it's just great for overall brain health as well. If you've ever heard of something called the doctrine of signatures, this is one of the living things that follows that. Not everything in herbal medicine follows the doctrine of signatures, just so you know. But that is the idea that something, if a plant or a mushroom looks like an organ in the body, then it helps that organ. Sort of like tomatoes help your heart and walnuts are good for your brain. Same thing with lion's mane. It looks like a brain, it's good for your brain. Okay. Also, you can buy lion's mane at the grocery store and chop it up and saute it in some butter, and I promise you it tastes just like lobster. I love lion's mane. Also, I've had 2 different people here locally bring me lion's mane. Now, one of the important things to know about lion's mane or any of the mushrooms I'm going to show you is generally mushrooms that grow on trees are considered safe. Please don't ever pick a wild mushroom growing off the ground, or one that you're not sure what it is. Don't even go there. I'm not going to talk about the ones under the cow patties. Okay, so that is hey Grace and Stephanie and Taylor and Stella, hello, and Michael, hi. Okay, so lion's mane, have you ever tried it? Tell me, have you ever tried a lion's mane? I want to hear, put in the comments below if you've ever had it, eaten it, or tried it as a supplement. Here's the next one. Turkey tail. You've all seen turkey tail growing out if you've been in the woods anywhere, because turkey tail will grow on any tree, just about. Let me show you. Can you see that? Does that look familiar? So turkey tail is one of these mushrooms we've used for immune support that I love. There's a story about turkey tail that Paul Stamets tells. His mother had breast cancer, and along with regular treatment, she did turkey tail as well, high doses of turkey tail as well, and she was in her 80s and still living. So she is cancer-free. Turkey tail is one of these mushrooms that is being studied with different types of cancer, but specifically with breast cancer. So I keep turkey tail here for a lot of people, and I'll just leave it at that. Okay, so my community. You may have heard me talk. Hey Rick, hey Grace. You may have heard me talk about my community. So this is 17 different mushrooms that they have put together. So all of this would be in here, along with my favorite mushroom I'm not going to really get into today is agarikon, which is like it's the rock star of mushrooms. It's amazing. So my community has 17 different mushrooms together in a blend. I take this all during flu season. I have taken it during this time, and the reason why is because it's so great for your immune system and for immune balance. And another great thing about mushrooms that I love is they're immunomodulators. So they don't make the immune system act too crazy. So people with immune deficiencies and autoimmune diseases can take it safely. Okay, last one, energy. So this has a combination of mushrooms and some herbal. So it's mushrooms and herbs, because mushrooms are not plants. You guys knew that, though. And so energy is something that I like to take in the early afternoon. It's mushrooms with green tea, plant, and eleuthero. It's got a few things in it that I really like. Reishi, cordyceps mushroom. And so all of the mushrooms are just fascinating to me. There are so many things we don't know about mushrooms, and one of the things that I love to tell people, I love little facts about mushrooms, but one of them is that mushroom DNA is closer to human DNA than it is to plant DNA. So they're more like us, and I feel like they're more bioavailable, and different mushrooms do different things and help different areas of the body. And I really, really love that. So another thing I love to tell people is that the largest living thing in the world is a mushroom. It's a honey mushroom, and it grows in the Pacific Northwest, and it's about 2,500 acres large. So you're thinking, wow, there's a toadstool that's 2,500 acres big? No. Mushrooms are actually, the mushroom itself is actually the network called mycelium under the ground. The thing that you see above the ground or sprouting on the tree is called a fruit body, and that's just the flowering, so to speak, of the mushroom. It's the fruit of the mushroom. It's not the plant, the living organism itself, because they're not plants. So this honey mushroom's mycelium is running through 2,500 acres in the Pacific Northwest. I think that's so cool. Anyway, come see me if you just want to talk about mushrooms, the legal kind. Open 10 to 6 weekdays, 10 to 1 on Saturday. I love you guys. Mwah. Talk about mushrooms down here. I'm going to answer you in a second in the comment section. So if you have any questions about mushrooms as supplements, put a question down or let me know what mushrooms you like to eat or to use as supplements. Okay, I love you. Mwah. Bye.